So it is day 4. We got our keys on Tuesday. It is now Saturday. And already we have made loads of progress with the house. So we have decided to start documenting the entire journey because we're 4 days in and we didn't film anything that we've done already, and we want all of this to look back on and to see how far we've come, and also we don't know who we're going to be helping. So yeah, we just thought we're going to document the entire thing and see how it goes. We're just not even going to talk about the nails. Feral is the only word for it. So I'm going to walk you through what's happened so far, what we've done, what we've still got to do. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the plan. We come in the front door and we've got our delicious hallway, sexy carpet. The staircase, I actually quite like this banister, you know, it's solid wood, it's old. I think we might varnish it, well, stain the wood like a dark brown. But yeah, it's a really nice big open space. Also, I'm tempted for the front door to do a big double door because it's wide enough, but I think this hallway would be really dark if we'd done that because there's not enough light at the bottom. In the evenings, we get a gorgeous sunset light through the kitchen and everything glows up yellow. So, you know, we were tempted to knock out the staircase and have it open plan. But I think it's going to be probably too much work to begin with, so we might end up doing that. But at the minute, we're just going to, I think, keep it the way it is. Then we've got our living room in here, and I love the bay window. And we're going to keep this ceiling rose because it is gorgeous. They just don't make them like that anymore. And then you walk through into the dining room. And this is such a nice big space. We are going to knock that wall through to make it a kitchen diner. I am just looking at flooring options for this room. It's going to be for the kitchen, diner and living room. This was my first choice. I absolutely loved this one, but I just don't like that sheen. I just don't think that's going to work, especially because this room gets a lot of light. And then I will walk you through into our gorgeous kitchen. Absolutely stunning. Really love this flooring. This kitchen actually isn't in a bad state. The first day we moved in, we disinfected everything, as in every corner of this room you can think of. We cleaned and scrubbed, and it was pretty pointless, to be honest. Then we walk out into the garden. The garden is very big. We are going to get rid of all of this section. Hang on, just on the hunt for spiders. The size of the spiders in this house is not okay. And I love that seat is staying. So we are going to put patio doors here and block up this entrance here, just so that our kitchen floor's a bit nicer. And in here, this is the garage. These bags, half of them are tiles. And also the previous owners left all of the gardening tools, the lawnmower, the hedge trimmers. I just think that's so kind. And then we've got a little, lots to open, an old pantry, which, sorry to say guys, for anyone who loves a pantry, it's going. We go upstairs and all the wallpaper is coming off nicely. This is the heart of the house. I absolutely love this stained glass window. Oh my god, what an absolute state. We're gonna keep it together, Katie, keep it together. Tomorrow we are knocking down this wall. Look at what they've done. They've built the bath into the wall because it wasn't big enough. Like, what? This bathroom will be so different tomorrow. And then we're in our second back bedroom. We've got a lovely big space in here. Then we've got the master bedroom, which it's pretty much untouched. We've just stripped the walls so far. But these wardrobes will definitely be coming out. Because everything in this house is solid wood and it was built so many years ago, it just doesn't budge. And then this is our little box room, which was originally going to be the wardrobe room. However, we don't have enough space here to build in some wardrobes. This is my little dilemma. Unless we cover the window, which I don't want to do because I like how much light comes into this room. So I was thinking, do we build them on this wall? But then we've got the doorway. But then we've got this space. So yeah, I kind of need to draw up some plans and figure it out. I was thinking, do we make this the guest bedroom, you know, and just put people in this room? But I feel bad for doing that because it's so small. It's absolutely tiny. To put like a double bed in, and we're going to have Mitch's parents staying over, his family, you know, my nieces are going to be sleeping pretty much every day probably. I'm unsure. That's probably going to be the wardrobe. Hello everyone and welcome back. So we have been in this house now for just over a week, and already we've done so much more. In fact, I feel like it's getting a little bit slower. When we first moved in, everything was ripped out, and now we're kind of at sticking points because there's bits we can't do on like our own. Okay, so I'm gonna talk through everything that's happened, everything that's going to be happening tomorrow, and we should be in a much better place tomorrow with everything that's going on. So everything in here is now literally stripped back to the bare bones of the house. These carpets we're going to keep down for the time being. We're going to use them as dust sheets for when we get the plastering done. We've decided this shelf that goes along the hallway we're keeping. I just think it adds to the character of the house and I absolutely love it. Honestly cannot wait to take these panels off the doors. Like, why would anyone want to close them up? Like, they're all panel doors and underneath and absolutely gorgeous. That's what they look like underneath. Who would want to close those in? The next steps is tomorrow. I've got my brother coming in to help and my dad, and we are going to take out this wall. This wall is coming out and we are going to open up the kitchen diner. So if we close this, oh God. This is said wall that will be opened up. So I have taped where the opening of the wall will be, just so it's in line with the fire breast and it's all central. So we are going to make this wall there, and we're going to have the opening come to there because that's where the side of the kitchen units are, and it's just going to be like a little opening like this one, just a bit bigger. So I'm excited for that. We're still no further forward with the flooring. Got some more samples delivered. We've got this one, which is exactly the same as this one, and totally didn't realise. So yeah, it's still a work in progress with the floor. The only worry I think with this one is the panels are quite, I want them a little bit wider, but I don't know if that's me just being extremely picky, but I just, rather than being skinny, I want them a little bit wider. This was Mitch's masterpiece the other day, and he has done such a good job with the fires. Both of them, I mean that one's clinging on for dear life, but both of them have been ripped out. This one looks like it's a huge opening and it's obviously been bricked in. So we're gonna pull all of that out at some point whilst we've got the skip. We are in two minds. We don't know whether to put the log burner, because we definitely want one log burner, and we don't know whether it's going to go in the front room or the back room. I think my preference would personally be the back room because we do want patio doors at the bottom, and I just think when we're sitting at the dining table here having dinner and we've got the fire on and the doors are open and it's raining, it's just going to be so cosy. But at the same time, you know, when we're cozied up watching a film, you kind of want the log burner on. So I will show you upstairs. Gorgeous, stunning window. So the bathroom. In my head, in my very optimistic head, I thought we were going to get this plastered literally in 2 days' time. And we are still a long way away from getting it plastered. So we need to build up a wall here. We are going to get up into the loft and remove the current insulation because it's not really great. It's been up there for years and years. We're going to get rid of all of the dust, just because if you've got dust sitting in your loft, a very, very old loft, you know, and you've got a house that's done up really nice, you're never going to get rid of the dust. It's always going to be there. so it's gonna like come through the cracks in the ceiling. So yeah, we just want to get all of that out, hoovered, and probably boarded out and then re-insulated. And then we're going to get the bathroom in position, the pipes in position. So we are thinking to have the bath running along under the window, having the shower on the back wall, keeping the toilet where it is, and then probably having a sink and vanity unit on this wall with a mirror. So I am back in the house and we've got a hole in the wall. So today I've come down to the house to narrow down our flooring options. We have been getting deliveries after deliveries of flooring samples. Honestly, we could open up our own flooring shop at this point. There is so many samples and basically we just need to narrow it down. So the flooring that I'm looking for at the minute is solid wood flooring throughout all of downstairs apart from the hallway. So I originally wanted dark wood. I feel like I need to put this camera down because it's really hurting my arm. I've got little noodle arms. It's just, oh God. Don't know what's going on. Right, that's not gonna work. Okay. So yeah, all of downstairs I wanted dark wood and still do. I want dark wood running through all of the living room, the kitchen, well, kitchen diner. The wood that we've found, a lot of the dark wood's too orange, and then the colour wood that I liked was not the right finish, and yeah, it's just finding the right flooring. So this is what I'm going to do. The struggle is that kitchen, I'm wanting the royal green units, and I don't know if royal green and dark wood are going to go. Of course they'll go. I think, do you know when you just think you're overthinking everything? That's the point I'm at now. So these are all of the samples for our downstairs flooring. You see, I love the dark wood. All of the dark samples I absolutely love. I just think it's so traditional, classy.